Good Monday morning, everyone. Queen of Queen's place to be reviews, right here with all the yous. Today, we're going to talk about an article that is from a parody account on Twitter, but it kind of correlates to an article I saw from CBR.com. We're going to talk about it. It's Mickey Mouse, it's China, it's communism. What more could you ask for on a Monday morning, right? Monkeys, roll the footage.
What you call white American person with a PhD in physics and math? I don't know. Right. Stupid American.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right.
that a lot.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is based on a tweet from a parody account on Twitter, but it kind of bridges into a broader discussion and another article that I want to cover. This was sent to me a couple days ago by subscriber and friend of the channel, Nano Reaper. What's up, brother? I still got to get a prodigal son with you edited. I know, trust me. I'm a horrible person. But anyway, right now we've got this. Disney confirmed Shang-Chi screenings will begin with animated short about the history of communism. The 10-minute cartoon shows Mickey and Minnie Mouse traveling through Chinese history, eventually meeting with famed Chinese revolutionary Mao Zedong. Yeah, this is a parody account. If you look right here, Victory News, it says other, it's parody. So this kind of made me laugh, though, because China is not going to have a release for Shang-Chi or the Eternals based on everything that we've seen in the media thus far leading up to these movies, which is funny because it's going to make them probably lose money. I think if any MCU film, and Tony and I have discussed this, and I think we're at a consensus, if any MCU film is going to lose money, it will be Shang-Chi. Why? Because it looks generic, it looks boring, and this actor apparently that's playing Shang-Chi is a more of a comedic actor. Is on a Canadian show, I believe it is. I've never seen it. Don't watch it. Have never seen this gentleman in anything before. I can't speak to his acting ability. All I know is he doesn't meet the quote-unquote beauty standards in China for like a leading man.
Who's the asshole?
Based on some reports. And also, like I said, they're not going to. Disney tailored this for China, and China's like, nah, fam, we're good. But no, there's another article that I kind of want to bridge this into from this Victory News World site, and I just think this was kind of funny way to start this out. Here we are, CBR.com. Hollywood and Disney attacked in China's patriotic children's books. Now, Disney likes to pander to China in order for those sweet, sweet communist dollars to come rolling into the House of Mouse.
Stupid!
Disney and Hollywood are attacked in patriotic children's books being distributed in schools in Hong Kong from mainland China. Disney and Hollywood in general has shown a determination to appeal to Chinese audiences by acquiescing to guidelines set by Chinese state censors. Yes, they have the Ministry of Propaganda, and they don't hide that. That has not been enough to prevent the Chinese Communist Party-run government from attacking Hollywood both in and around China, which is hilarious because Hollywood continues to pander to them for the dollars, but they then get smacked in the mouth with the other hand of China, and Hollywood just takes it. And they're like, oh, China, we love you. Haha, you're just joking. And China's like, no, we really hate you people.
Stupid American!
Following the passing of a draconian national security law on July 1st, 2020, Hong Kong has undergone a wide array of changes to journalism, politics, and education in order to ensure patriotism and support for Chinese Communist Party-controlled government of China. To that end, the Hong Kong government announced in March that schools will include a 48-volume set of children's books titled My Home is China. Holy shit. And this is funny because the U.S. will pretend to support this. Oh, it's so good. You know, they'll support Chinese communist nationalism. But here in the United States, if you're a nationalist, you're a white supremacist or a racist. But it's okay for China to do it because they're communists and it's not yours, it's ours, right?
Stupid American!
Journalist Mary Hugh recently highlighted the language used in some of the books. One of many excerpts reads, "Getting bored of Hollywood and Disney movies or animations? Asshole! Wonderful movies from the Belt and Road are available. Worth noting is that The Belt and Road Initiative is a set of infrastructure plans launched by the Chinese government in 2013 to promote economic development between participating countries. Another excerpt taken from the book set reads, "It would be cheaper to import goods from the Belt and Road countries. The quality and variety will be better." It does. In context, it's because we know they're communists in these propaganda, but the Chinese people are like, this is just the way it is. And everybody in America, outside of America, is looking at me right now going, well, it's like, no, I have cognitive reasoning skills. Trust me, libertarian. I understand what's going on. Currently, Hong Kong continues to open in terms of its film industry, though recent reports suggest that national security law will bring about changes as future projects may fail to satisfy the newly implemented amendments to the film censorship ordinance. The amendments demand that Hong Kong film censors be vigilant to the portrayal, depiction, or treatment of any act or activity which may amount to an offense endangering national security. And it is vaguely defined in the set of ordinances comprising the national security law, also referenced to as the Law of the People's Republic of China on safeguarding national security in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, which amounts to anything that is said that disparages China is dangerous, is what it's tantamount to saying right now. And I know I'm using some dollar words this morning, so you'll have to roll with me.
Check out the big brain on your smart motherfucker. That's right.
And like I said, Disney will just continue to pander to these commies, these commie bastards, and Disney will just be like, oh, we love you, China. Please, please, please give us your money. And we're all just sitting back going, are you seeing this? You know they put the Uyghur Muslims in those camps where they send you to concentrate, something that it strikes a nerve with me, especially to see a country that supports that be propped up by the U.S. It's not the first time, it won't be the last.
You're so stupid!
Concerns were raised earlier this year after the Academy Awards were banned in Hong Kong for the first time since 1969, just as it was in mainland China. This was due to the award nominations for Chloe Zhao and for the documentary Do Not Split, which revolved around the 2019 pro-democracy protest. There are also concerns that in the future, Hong Kong film censors will be forced to ban films similar to Todd Phillips' Joker and Tim Miller's Deadpool, which were both banned in mainland China. A film is being censored in China because it's a threat to their communism. It's a threat to their communism because if they see people making fun of China, or saying anything disparaging about China, even in jest, it could lead to dissent, or in normal speak, pro-democracy protest. Which big shout out to the pro-democracy over there. Free Hong Kong. Taiwan needs to be legitimized. It is a country. Sorry, not sorry. It is a country. I wanted to look a little bit more at this article right here. Bowing to Beijing out of fear of losing access to the huge Chinese market, Hollywood film studios are censoring themselves. Why is there tension? I want to read through just a few of these paragraphs here. Hollywood is under fire from all sides for capitulating to the Chinese government, which demands that all foreign films meet its ideological standards. John Cena, who starred in the 9th Fast and Furious action car chase series, recently apologized to Chinese fans after referring to Taiwan as a country in a promotional video. China considers Taiwan a breakaway province that will inevitably come under its control. I'm very sorry for my mistake, Cena groveled while speaking in Mandarin. Sorry, I'm really sorry.
No.
Fans of the original Top Gun have noticed that in the upcoming sequel, the flag of Taiwan that was on Tom Cruise's jacket has disappeared. And in the credits of its 2020 live-action Mulan remake, Disney thanked local officials in Xinjiang, where China runs brutal re-education camps for Uyghur Muslims and has been accused of genocide, that China has bought our silence with their money. China began opening its cinemas overseas in the mid-90s, creating a huge financial opportunity for American studios willing to play by the rules. In 97, Disney released Martin Scorsese's Kundun, a biopic of the 14th and current Dalai Lama that depicts China's 1950 invasion and annexation of Tibet and the Dalai Lama's subsequent exile in India. Chinese officials who claimed they liberated Tibet were infuriated. Disney boss Michael Eisner harbored dreams of opening theme parks in Hong Kong and Shanghai, so he enlisted Richard Nixon's one-time China emissary Henry Kissinger to smooth tensions. Eisner also personally apologized to Chinese officials, calling the release of Kundun a stupid mistake.
Stupid American!
Eisner got his theme parks and Disney returned to Chinese cinemas in '99 with the animated and inoffensive Mulan. Scorsese's films, meanwhile, were banned in China for more than a decade. Hollywood has tiptoed carefully around sensitive topics ever since. So, over 20-some years, almost 30, this has been going on now with Disney in China. In a report last year, Made in Hollywood, censored by Beijing, the free speech organization PEN America accused industry decision makers of changing the content, casting, plot, dialogue, and settings of films to avoid antagonizing Chinese officials. At first, studios only tweaked their Chinese releases. For example, when censors ordered that Dirty Laundry be removed from Shanghai balconies in Mission Impossible 3, but studios soon began removing potential sore points from their US releases. The 2012 remake of Red Dawn originally depicted a Chinese invading army, but so as to not offend Beijing, they were digitally altered to become North Korean troops in both the US and Chinese releases. China's government allows only 34 foreign films to be released each year, and studios competing for those valuable slots fear being denied access to 1.4 billion people, the world's largest box office market. Over time, writers and creators don't even conceive of ideas, stories, or characters that would flout the rules because there is no point in doing so. To appeal to Chinese audiences, Hollywood has shoehorned popular Chinese actors into films and blatantly placed the popular milk drink Gu Li Du in the Chinese release of Iron Man 3. In another strategy, studios are co-producing films with Chinese movie-making houses to evade foreign film quota. The mega 2018 thriller about a shark-like dinosaur in modern times was co-produced by Warner Brothers and a Chinese studio. Media conglomerate Dalian Wanda sought to buy up American studios before the pandemic in what its founder openly admitted was an effort to wield Chinese soft power. The company still owns Legendary Entertainment, the California studio behind the upcoming Dune remake. Both Republicans and Democrats have called for legislation to lessen China's influence over Hollywood. A bill introduced by Representative Mike Gallagher, Republican of Wisconsin, would require all Hollywood studios to disclose whether a film has been changed to fit the demands of the Chinese Communist Party. So here it is, folks, a tale of two articles, but kind of the same message. We see Disney bending the knee, kowtowing, catering to this Chinese market for the sake of those sweet, sweet communist dollars, but they're circumventing our values as a country in doing so because we do not support the things such as the camps in Xinjiang that were seen in shots of Mulan. Things like that. We don't support that here in this country, contrary to what our mainstream media might have you believe. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Temple Queen of the Place to Be Reviews, and if I've earned your subscription, please hit that button today. Come join us, the rest of us, as we're here with all of yous. If I don't see ya, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one, and remember, it's better to burn out than fade away.